What's good? I can't Nation, it's your boy Chaos here. Welcome back to the 3-team playthrough here on the channel. I guess we're not doing this anymore, so I can get rid of that from the layout. But we are preparing to hunt Rabsca. Well, not Rabsca specifically, but the Parellor to get Rabsca. So we gotta find a Rellor to catch. Specifically. It's a Capsicid. So we need to catch one, and then we can start hunting for it, specifically. But I believe we talked that Kofu's levels are fine with what we're running into out here. I mean, 23, and that's what we're at, I think, with the team. Yeah, 23 is on par with the team, so we're fine. We just need to get one that actually works. Like, Rellor spawns out here, right? What's up, Gaming? Thanks for the shiny luck. I definitely need it. I thought this would be a lot easier to find. But I'm not seeing any. It's not like we need it for the gym, but it'd be nice to have the team done. I mean, I don't think I'm not finding it. This is where it spawns, though. That's just weird. Am I, like, missing something? Am I missing some part of this that I'm supposed to know about? Because I'm not finding what I'm looking for at all. And I don't know what's up with that. I'm trying to stay far enough away from the Titan. So I don't really want to go too much further. I did not know they phased into it. It's closer to the Titan. I don't want to go closer to the Titan. I'm trying not to do that. It's closer to, like, this part of the city, I believe. Which sucks. Because I don't want to end up triggering the cutscenes if I don't have to. I see the Titan, so that's fun. Yeah, I think it's gonna be on the other side, so let's go over there. I'm really just trying not to trigger it. So I want to save some stuff to be done for the actual, Titan playthrough. To be fair, we're really just playing through the game, which is kind of ironic to me. But it is a challenge a little bit because you do have to go and grind the hunt and find things you're looking for. Alright, so we're gonna go north-ish. Yeah, I thought it was like close to here. but I'm not, again, not seeing it. There they are. Yeah, they're over here. Closer to Cascarafa. So we should probably go down there and get that waypoint. And then come back up. How the heck are you doing, Game Inc? Haven't seen you since last year. Hope things are going well. Been such a long time. Nice. Alright, we got a Rellor. That's just gonna make it easier for us to find the outbreak. And it gives us another Mon to use as a catching Mon. So that's fun. Alright. So let's go down here, grab this. Grab this point, this Pokemon Center. I can claim a reward. I honestly forgot there was rewards in this game. For completing your Pokedex. Oh yeah, but we are 100% doing Titans next. The Team Star stuff will be the last thing we do. Because I want to be able to go faster. I want to be able to climb. I want to be able to fly. And it's going to be good for us to get this because we are going to have to come up this way anyway. To do the quest of buying the thing from the to get the thing from the gym challenge. Yo, what's up, Jimmy? How you doing? You have to work today? I'd imagine you didn't, but all right. The other thing is notes. Check's notes. Bump, 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 bump. I had on also the Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knight OST, and I'm like, this is not the vibe. All right, we don't want Bug. We need Encounter. We can buy Shaved Ice at Kitakami Hall, which we can't actually do. So we'll have to make a sandwich. We were making a cheese sandwich. So cheese, cream cheese, pepper, and salt. Cheese, cream cheese, pepper, salt. So let me remind me of that when I go, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to make it twice, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, we save here. I think I'm not close. I think I'm too close to this to do it. But it's gotta be Bug, because Rellor doesn't have a secondary typing. Alright, no work today. Are you feeling alright? Did sickness go still? I thought I saw something that you weren't gonna stream yesterday because you were still not doing great. Alright, cheese, cream cheese, salt, and pepper. We have the ingredients to do it. Which is cool because we're literally just putting cheese on a sandwich. Anybody into a cream cheese sandwich? That just sounds terrible. But yeah, I've had an interesting night. I'm honestly surprised I'm streaming now because I hosted a party last night for New Year's. So I didn't stream. I was getting ready for stuff. So we were up to like 5 a.m. And yes, so today's just been kind of like a blur. And better, more tired, went live, but napped from 2 to 5, still getting over it. Yeah. Naps are good. I'm assuming, like, is work letting you take the time off? You know, a lot of jobs are kind of particular about that. I gotta work tomorrow, actually. When I took 2 days off in a row, so I definitely need to spend the time getting stuff. I mean, I got everything I need to get done for tomorrow done, essentially. But I did just get off a busy season, so I'm not like super upset that I had to take time off. Yeah, you took half a day, right? You still have to work tomorrow. I feel like they wouldn't make you, but like that field you just need to work. They need people. I took half the day yesterday, to have day off today for the holiday. So I don't like that people only get 1 day off for a holiday. It's like, it's not really even worth it. I mean, you had a day and a half. You really should get like the day of the holiday, the day after. But again, your field, not easy to be away from, to have everyone off for that period of time. This might take a minute because we are looking specifically. We don't have a great encounter sandwich to do this. I mean, the Scythers are showing up, especially when the holidays are on Thursday. Like, just give us Friday. Like, you ever see like, well, I guess you're not on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff, but there's people who are like, these are the days you should take off in whatever year, so you can have like a 4 or 5 day weekend. I'm like, they don't really change much. The only thing that's really different is like what days they are, because it's like, take the day, like in America, like take the Friday of before Memorial Day, take Black Friday if you don't get it off, take you know, the day after, like it would have been take Friday off after New Year's Day, so you have a, you know, 4 or 5 day weekend. Still the holidays off, yeah. I mean, I had to work up until Christmas Eve, so I get it. And I worked like a lot, a lot that day. But I did have, I don't know if I took Friday off that week too. I can look at my calendar. Let me look at my calendar. Did I take that day off too? Yeah, I think I was off last Friday too. Again, I get to pick like my time. Yeah, I was off Friday. I didn't work, but I did work all the time up before it, so. Yes. Many places around here give Black Friday off too. Yeah, because I'm like, who's gonna want to come into work the day after you just went into like a food coma? You know? You're not, I'm always a big fan of the production of like building a workspace so it's productive. Because like a 5-day 9 to 5 work week does not benefit anyone. It really doesn't. You really need to like work with other people to get stuff done. That's my thing. Like I can sit in my office for the whole day and not even be working on work stuff because I have everything done. But that's what it is. I mean, we are not getting Rabska outbreaks. It's not Rabska, Relor. I always forget what Relor is. I'm interested in Relor. I wish we could have had it earlier. It would have been great for obviously the grass gym, but we do get it for the psychic, and that's where it's really going to shine. Because it'll be a great mon for the psychic gym. Hey, there's an outbreak. The problem is we're gonna have to go through the Titan stuff probably. Job and field is rough because our company is next company day has Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day. I'm thinking Labor Day. Memorial Day is like May, right? That's crazy. Yeah, that's a whole 5 months away. That's too long. It's way too long. The guy went, like, I'm like, I want a sizable chunk of time off every, like, 3 months. Like, a week. Just to, like, refresh. Because working is a lot. But I understand that it's not possible. I don't really get a lot of time. So... 5 months off without an extra day off to take, yeah, you take it. Which is kind of crazy. I know we as a society just need to do better in recognizing the quality of people's time. But again, like, it's hard for you because your field is so, you know, reliant on upkeep that you really need to be there. But counterpoint, they just need to hire more people. That's what they need. So 3 weeks total for the year. Yeah. So is it 21 days or is it like? Because I know, like, when the last job I worked, it was you had hours of time off. So I think I essentially had 2 weeks of time off, but it counted in hours. So you could take, like, if you wanted to work 1 hour less, you could get it. 15 days. That's a lot. I gotta get 2 weeks. So. But again, it's pretty easy for me because I can pretty much do anywhere. So, like, I could go somewhere and still work, or I could be like, hey, I'm gonna just get my stuff done. Yeah. But I know they were like, we really watched your hours. So, like, I ended up with like 6.25 hours. And I'm like, so you want me to take, you know, a quarter of a day, which, you know, I worked an 8-hour day. So what, a quarter is 2 hours. So, like, I could leave 2 hours early. I do. I don't know. It can. There's potential for it to be more rigid. I'm really trying to figure out what I want to do. Because I have a hunch that it would be way smarter for me to like come home for, like, take lunch until, like, dinner off, and then once I'm done with dinner, then do, like, the night stuff that I'm gonna have to do anyway. Because with everyone's schedules and everyone else working other jobs, like, it's like the only time we can really meet is the night hours, and that's what happens when you have a bunch of people who work at different paces. and others do other jobs and stuff, so yeah. Leave at 7:30, assuming I come right home. It's 5:30. It's 10 hours and only 8 hours of pay. 8 to 5. How do you get 10 hours? Oh, because you take an hour for lunch. That's the other thing. Like, I know, like, companies back in the, like, the labor force stuff were like, you have to give them an hour for lunch. Give them time to take lunch. You can't force them to not eat lunch. But I always, when I could allow it, I'm like, don't, just let me work 8 hours straight so I can be done and I can go home. Because I don't want to waste an hour of my day sitting here. It's like, realistically, how long does it take to eat lunch? Like 15, 20 minutes. Right? So you need like half an hour for lunch. I would tell them, I'm like, look, I'm going to eat right before I come on the shift. Just send me home an hour early. Don't give me an hour lunch break. Don't give me a 30-minute lunch break. Just let me go home an hour or 30 minutes early. As long as they're like, will you like sign something that says you willingly did this? They were like, they wouldn't do it. But most of the time I could get them to like, hey, fine, that's fine. Go home. It's not like I really cared. So. Or it's required 30 minutes. Yeah, it's just, I think that's just, I don't know if that's just the state. I feel like that's the national law. But the thing is, like, when you give somebody when they work 6 hours and you give them a 30-minute lunch, you're only working 5 hours. Like, as you said, you work 10 hours, but only getting 8 hours of pay. So you're losing that time, which is just kind of silly. Like, I'd be like, I know. That was really stupid. Like, I know you're not supposed to let me leave, but like, let me just not eat lunch. I'll go home. I'll eat in the car on my way home. Looks like I have to go quicker. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. I took my lunch. I usually end up taking my lunch at like 12:30. So, or like getting lunch at 12:30. But one of my things I want to do better is like actually getting up and doing stuff on time. Yeah, that's the other hard part. Like, you never know what's going to happen, so you can't guarantee it's going to happen at a certain time. Like, I'm the same way. Like, you never know what's going to show up or what people are going to want, so. I come in, what I do on a daily basis, which I think a lot of jobs should do, is come in with an expectation of things you want to have done for the day. Or like, have that laid out by your boss or something. And then once that's achieved, you're done. Go home. So I think about how much time we waste just as a society, and that's why like TikTok's so big. It's like we waste so much time as a society just sitting on our phones at the workplace because we have nothing else to do. So let's minimize that, get your work done, go home. And what that also does is it helps breed efficiency. So people don't get burned out. People you know, actually like their job, we make the mistake of give them one more thing, you know, let them do something else before they go home. And I understand you can't do that with every job, but for the ones that you can, like big corporations and such, like you could definitely be like, yeah, I want to get, it's like, I want to get the payroll done for the, like, say you work in accounting, I want to get the payroll done for the day. Payroll gets done. All right, well, I'm done. You know, it took me 6 hours. I'm done. It saves you 2 hours from your day. You get salary to do the same thing that you were going to do anyway, and you don't have to sit in the office for 2 hours doing nothing. That was the thing I hated at my last job so much, is I would just sit there because I was required to be there. And like, I taught music, so I was playing. There's only so much of an instrument you can play in a day before you just go, I'm done. Like, I can't play anymore. Like, your fingers start hurting, your mind just starts, your eyes glaze over, you know, your mind stops focusing. And then I had nothing else to do. Like, it's like I wrote plans. My plans were done. I practiced. It's like there's not much else that I needed to do. Yeah, it's nice when you can enjoy what you do. That is also a helpful thing for like motivation, but I feel like so many people don't do jobs that they actually enjoy. I feel like people are doing jobs more for money than it is for enjoyment, which isn't fulfilling to anybody. Yep, there's literally times where you would sit there, watch YouTube and Twitch. Yep. Been there, done that. Like, I think at my last job, I did all of my draft league strategies while I was there at work. I'd have my phone and I would write down my notes for what I wanted to bring, and I would sit there on Showdown calcing different things, and that's what I would do. It's very much like this job where it's like I just need to show up at the times that people expect me to show up, do what I need to get done, and be done. There are some behind the scenes stuff that happens, like preparing for like if it's a presentation, preparing for a presentation, or getting stuff set up, or making designs, or writing out notes or plans, and all those things have to happen. But realistically, what you're asking to deliver on is just the 5 to 10 minutes in a meeting, the report that's due at a certain time. Like, that's all you're asked to deliver on. It doesn't matter how long you take. So I really love salaried work because of it, and I like being salaried now because it helps me feel a little bit more value, because I can go, I've done what I need to do for this week. I've poured time into it. You know, I'm not hurting anybody by taking time off. But, you know, I obviously try and work, like I work what I'm expected to. It's just my time gets flung out over different things. And even when I'm not at work, like, I'm still thinking about how to do something or planning things. It just makes it hard. Last job, the one that didn't pay, towards the end, I told them I was working from home, so I couldn't afford gas. You're working on content. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, there are times that, you know, you would sit watching a video, you sit there writing a script or editing a video or whatever. And it's part of the reason I don't like to work from home. But when I have a task to do, I'm gonna do it. Like, you say, here's a deadline. Here's a deadline, get it done by this time. If I have nothing else to work on and that's my next deadline, that's what I'm working on. I don't take time off. Oh. Yeah, which I have to do. My big thing right now is I need to figure out when to get the video for Saturday done, because I have the script written. I just need to record and edit it, and I have a day, so that becomes tedious. And yeah, like you can't be like streaming or something when you're working from home like that, because you need to be able to answer a phone call or reply to an email or what have you. But you definitely can be doing like editing or brainstorming other things and projects and such. I'm actually really glad that I'm kind of glad I didn't stream yesterday, just because I got the chance to. I'm getting the chance to really think about the series that I have prepared. I'm definitely gonna keep doing it. That's a shiny earthworm? Nope, it looked like it because the fan feet was sticking out of the rufflet. That was crazy. But it gives me, like, not streaming yesterday gives me a chance to really think about, is this what I want to do? And I'm still happy with what I'm planning on. So, YouTube stream is ready to go. In fact, I think I wrote out everything I wanted to do this year, YouTube stream wise. I think I planned 4 different series for the channel, which roughly a series I think takes me like a minimum month and a half, but it usually averages about 2 to 3 months. So I might not get all the way through the year, but I will be able to do a bunch of stuff and get it done. At least I know what I'm doing. I like knowing what I'm doing. That's what I've said about missing IC, is like I used to have content planned because I was recording so far in advance, but and there wasn't any pressure to get a series going or anything like that. I could take a break and revitalize, but now it's like really got to think about what I'm doing. IC come back when I'm able to be a full-time. Actually, I don't think I ever can join something like that again. If we never stopped, I would be okay, but I think you saw it with both myself and Damien, is like we swapped what we were doing content wise. Like he still does, like, I don't know how he ever separated the two, because he did the same thing on both. It was just a let's play of him playing a game that he wanted to play, which is fine. But like for me, those let's plays of games that I want to play don't show up on content anymore. Like they become member videos. They haven't yet, but they come as member videos. When I have a chance to do them, they show up as they turn into games I play off screen, which has been one of the best things that I did last year, was to play games off stream. And heck, I got this. I haven't shown it yet. It's behind me. I have one of these like these retro console things. So it's like a Game Boy with like 4 freaking paddles on the back, which is awesome. But there's so many consoles on it that I can play games that I've been wanting to play for a while. Like I have Super Paper Mario on there. I have Majora's Mask. There are Final Fantasy games that I've wanted to try, you know. There's all that stuff on there, and I can just play them. And what that also means is, even if I can't, because I want to try to find a way to hook that up. I mean, I have my adapter for my PlayStation, Xbox. All those things could be plugged in. GameCube, even if I had an actual GameCube to do it with, but I can plug all those stuff in and play them on my screen through my capture card with that transmitter. And I'm wondering if I could do that with that, but I think the output cords are not quite the same. But if I do a converter from, because I think it's a USB-C. I could pull USB-C to HDMI and plug it into that, and then it should be good. And it's good quality. Like the screen is, like it's got great resolution, so it should be great to cross that way. Yeah, we did talk about it not being the same with the full game, but it's also just like I can't do it. Simply because I don't make that content anymore. Like I see Ending really gave me the opportunity to go, what do I want to make? What do I have to keep doing? And I'm like, I want to still do the Let's Plays, and those are still coming out, and I couldn't be happier with them being collaborative series that get me and someone else together to do the series. I only want to keep doing more and more of that. And I know we have like talked. Spence and I talked, and we'd like to do something else together probably. I'm like, work with other people, like don't just work with me, because you get locked into that hole of working with the same person over and over again, which isn't a terrible thing, but it's nice to have other partners to talk to, because your conversations become stale if you keep saying the same thing over and over again. But I'm like, work with other people, and then we talk, and then we'll do something eventually down the road. And then like we've talked about Cage Lock, and I think Charmsy was one who said I'd like to do a Cage Lock in X and Y, not X and Y, in black and white too. And I'm like, oh, you mean like with the same people, or like you have somebody in mind? And like, yeah, with the same people. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, again, there is the opportunity there, and there's 4 of us, and we get along well enough. But that's the other thing, like what happens, because you don't want to get the situation I got into, where what happens when the people that you do collaborative series with don't make content anymore. Like all the IC people dropped off the face of the earth, besides Damien. To be fair, Jimmy's come back, makes videos still. Gong keeps streaming. You know, I think he's a weekly still on the weekends. But like, they were the people I worked with. The IC people were the people I worked with even outside of the channel. So like I ran into the point where I don't have anybody to do collaborative projects with. But luckily my stream team is a bunch of Pokemon creators that do a bunch of different stuff, and they were like, let's do this. I mean, it's a little bit of a struggle. Yeah, you have to teach them. I've been pleasantly surprised, and I think I told the Cage Lock folks that when we were doing our shiny hunting stream, is that I was pleasantly surprised that they all seemed to know what they were doing for the most part, and I didn't have to like handhold them through, this is how you do a Nuzlocke, this is where you need to go, this is how you do these little tricks of like putting your game file into the game, and this is how you make sure the randomizer's working and all that stuff. So I was pleasantly surprised with not having to do that. I'm like fully aware of it. To be fair, I'm asking people to make content on my YouTube channel. That's what I'm doing. So, and they're getting nothing out. I'm not paying them. Like, they get paid in exposure, and that's it. So I'm trying, I want to make the process as easy as possible. Like, I made the layouts and all the stuff. I'm like, here's all these things that you would need. Don't worry about anything. If we have an issue with the randomizer, I know how to do it. Just, we'll fix it. Also, it's not your bad that you left. You did what you needed to do. I think you're happier now, and I couldn't ask for anything else for you. I just know, like, from my perspective, thinking about if you would put the lens on that it's all about chaos, you know, that sucks because you lose one of your partners for projects. But to be fair, you guys didn't really want to ever do competitive series most of the time. It was like, we want to do a Soul Link, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I've done enough of that. I want to do something different. I mean, yeah. To be fair, life happens, and it's kind of like, I guess, part of growing up. And I don't remember what that's from, but it's from a movie. I mean, that's part of it. Like, things change. You learn that with like friends, especially like high school, college friends. Like, you don't keep up anymore. You don't do the same. Like, I would play basketball or COD with my high school friends every day. I don't even talk to them anymore. Like, that stuff changes. Like, do I miss that stuff? Do I miss hanging out with them? Yeah, but do I miss what we were doing? Yeah. But part of life is things come into your life, go out of your life. You hold on to what you can, you hold on to the good, learn from the bad. But also you have to recognize that part of the give and take is that you have to be also giving and taking. You take away good experiences, but you have to give them up too. Sorry to get super deep for you guys today, but a lot of us are retrospective today, so it's probably a good time to talk about it. I haven't talked about that, to be fair. If I made videos again, I wanna yeah, you probably like Paper Mario, Star Fox. Like, I think that editing style was your style, and I'd love to see you expand upon it. It's not mine, and I want to get back into it because it looks great. But I've lived with finagling face cams without having to separately record them, so just flat video each episode. I mean, yeah, and some, I think that's what ended up happening to the majority of content. To be fair, it was sad when Damien was the only one who was putting in editing effort. Like, I wasn't even putting in the effort. I would just upload stream VODs, basically, that were clipped out and cut down. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's not what I wanted to make. Just like, if you're watching the Soul Link, that is, it's not heavily edited, but I did sit through every second of the playthrough and edit. Like, if I had an idea for an edit, I did it. Same with Cage Lock, which I really need to get back to. I haven't even edited the second cage match, and we are just about to do the 6th, so it's just a lot of work. That's the problem. It's so much work to edit that. So many files to compile, sitting through that much time. You watch the entire thing to edit. It takes forever. And like with Cage Lock, it's even worse because there's moments when we're split into 2 calls. And that's nice and all, but man, I think that's when you taught me. Yeah, I was using them at that point too. I mean, I still use timestamps, but like, it works specifically for the Pokemon Let's Play stuff because you can timestamp when something happens. It's like when I was doing Christmas. When I was doing Christmas, I was like, I didn't really do anything besides timestamp, and I would go there. I didn't watch back through, and I said that at the beginning. I'm like, this is gonna be like that. I'm not gonna heavily edit it like I do with the other stuff. which requires me to be the creator and the editor at the same time, which is hard. So, oh, but I love doing the cage lock edits. My favorite part is the back and forth between the perspectives, if you will. It feels very similar to when we did Among Us on Icy. I'm like, I love doing that. Going through the transitions and those kinds of things. I don't have all the SpongeBob things that Tui sent me when he was going to edit that series, and I ended up doing it, but because I don't think it needs it, but it's cool to be able to go back and forth. Because you can play with comedic timing. You can go, I don't think they're gonna bring this. I'm bringing this. It's like, oh, dang. Yeah, they were on the same screen at the same time. Your challenge with that was figuring out when to put the, was it the face cam and the tracker were the same box on the screen? It's like that was the big challenge there, is figuring out which goes on at a certain point in time, which makes you sit there and edit it all. The timestamps are good. I like them. They're not for every situation. I've learned that, but they're helpful. I'm 100% sure my sandwich ran out. But really all I care about is this area and the boosted odds that I have in it. Sorry, hand cramped. Yeah, to be fair, I haven't used that retro gaming system yet. I haven't had time. But I got it at Christmas, so it's just been busy with, you know, gatherings and such work. And just all the other things. That's why I don't have Saturday's video done yet either. There's so much going on. Like, I've not had time, and to be fair, I pushed it off. I got to this week and I'm like, I really need to do that, and I meant to have it done yesterday. Not yesterday, but Tuesday. And I didn't get it done. So that's what it is. But I'm hoping at least to get it recorded by tomorrow, and it might not be edited until Saturday morning, but it doesn't come out till Saturday evening, so we're fine. There's so many checks, yeah, the Sacred Six right off the bat, which makes it difficult. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. It's a gold ball, right? Yeah. It's gonna be noticeable. Just like the color change made me question it for a second. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. I just forgot for war. The one thing is, like, I'd like to do more of the member series that we have, because it is games that I haven't played. The problem is I don't want to record everything for content all the time. And that was really my unhealthy problem up until this past year. Is I would record everything for content. If it wasn't on stream, I was recording it. Like, I was doing it for content. But now I don't do that anymore. I don't think I've beaten a game. I'm working on doing a Portal Revolution, or whatever it's called. But it's like playing Portal. Portal 2 engine, but with new puzzles and stuff. So trying to beat that while I edit. And of course, like, I game with my friends, so that's another thing. That's what I really need to figure out, because I saw, I think, all of them yesterday. Today for New Year stuff. So I'm like, hey, we just hung out. Are we gonna hang out again? If not, then I know what I'm gonna fill that slot with. But yeah, I think that's the hardest thing about content creation, is not like planning your content or anything like that. You can do anything you want, but it's really getting yourself into a position where you can balance what you do with what you want to do and what you have time to do. And also not making, unless you're like actually getting paid enough to make this a job, it's not treating it like a job. And I know I said that was my mentality, and I'm like, it's one thing I go back and say to myself. It's like, don't treat this like a job. You should be passionate to do it because you're passionate about what you're doing, not because you want to make a job out of it. Because you'll be happier that way, and you'll find that you do better stuff and you have more fun, and you don't get to the point where you're like, I don't want to stream like it was a couple years ago. I mean, I question it. I do still question. I'm like, should I still be doing this? I mean, I do definitely put the majority of my free time into this, which kind of sucks for what is not like a super huge payoff. But then you remind yourself it's not because of the money you're doing this, it's because you want to do this. And that's the hard part. Yeah, and then you ask, what are you going to do if you don't do content? I'm going to go, I don't know. Actually go to the gym, actually do physical things that I want to do, but I don't. Work. I would probably just work more, and that wouldn't be helpful. So I couldn't answer that on my end. I wouldn't know what it would be, but I can guarantee you it would not be a good thing. So, no idea. That's like what I've struggled with. I think every time I've gone to quit, it's like, I don't know what to do. All this free time and nothing to do, because what I'm gonna do is do the exact same thing I was doing on stream, just not on stream. And I go, why are you doing that to yourself? Like, I'm still gonna do these stupid challenge runs that are ridiculously hard. I'm still going to, you know, grind out Pokemon stuff. I'm still going to do all these things that I do right now anyway, because that's what I like doing. So, doesn't really make sense to not do it on stream. Because the only thing that changes is that I'm not streaming it. So yeah. Guarantee I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be shiny hunting at all. But I figured this was a good series to do because I do want to finish this project. I've had it on the burner for a while. I have a Switch 2 now. I'm not in the middle of another series. You guys like when I shiny hunt for some reason. So here we are. Bum bum bum. say if you're gonna go to us, what are you gonna do in 2026 new? It's gonna be the same. Gonna be the same stuff that we've been doing for the last year. I like the weekly upload of a stream, not a stream, the weekly upload of a Nuzlocke of some sort, because it's still a challenge run. Nuzlocks are inherently challenge runs. So I like that continuous being there. I like the Saturday contents I do, the extended projects that take forever that I do on stream. I still want to do that. The occasional other things that we've been doing that I want to bring back every now and then, the member stuff. Like, I do find it funny that the base level stuff on the channel, like the things that are I market as the most premium, are the things that are like the most simplest and basic things to do. It's like, when you think about it, it's like, who hasn't played insert game here? I could go find anyone who's played that. And it's kind of why I go to the members. Like, if you like my stuff and you have subscribed because you like my stuff and you want me to play a game, or there's a game that I've wanted to play, I want to share that with you because I know you're going to enjoy it, because you don't care that you've seen 20,000 people play this game. You care that I'm playing it for the first time and you want to see my reaction to it. It is simple, but when everybody can do it, it's not entertaining. Unless you really like the person. So do things that are more complicated. Get people to buy into it first, and then give them the simple stuff that they don't know they want, but maybe they would enjoy. I think you guys have liked Christmas. I've not heard a lot since the first episode dropped, I'll be honest, but I know there's people watching it because I can watch the analytics. So at least you're watching it, which is great. Again, that comes out every day at 5 p.m. as long as there's not a regular upload, such as today, where there was an upload of the Soul Link. So that'll be until it's done, and I think we're probably about halfway through it now. Are you catch up on playing through this weekend? Well, honestly, I should have just let you be able to watch the whole thing. That's not how it's intended to be released on YouTube, but for the YouTube members, but it makes sense that if that's what I'm doing for YouTube members, why give a bonus to the Twitch members? So I didn't. Again, I don't really even care about views on videos at this point. I care about comments. And to be fair, I have one YouTube member, and it's somebody who's also subscribed on Twitch, and I really appreciate them. It's a friend of mine that's on both. I don't even think he watches the stuff anymore, but he's supports me, and I appreciate that. I do hate the member feature though, only because they have made it so much different, I guess is what I'm trying to say, than the normal upload stuff. That's a little, because it's not, you can't schedule it, you have to upload it, you have to set it to go live to members. It's the same thing like when you do members only videos, or like when you do members first videos. Like you You can't set it to post for members like the day before or like the hour before. It posts as soon as you upload it. And I know me, like I don't always watch everything right away. So I don't want to force, like, if that's your goal, like you get to watch it an hour before someone, okay, but like if I could post it like a day before, because I'm not uploading my content the day before or like the day of, like it's done, like Christmas is done, it's edited. Cage Lock is, you know, being edited. Like I'm done with Soul Link. Like, and when I'm done with the file, I upload it. Like when it's edited and rendered, I upload it because I want to get it off my computer. So, yeah, I do appreciate the call to fix it on for Twitch members. The only thing is, it just made me have to do more things, but that's fine. It's honestly not that hard. Just I gotta be aware at 5 o'clock to post them. So I have a literal timer, a reminder on my phone that goes off every day at 5 till to open it and do it. And I can do it from my phone, so it's like not that hard. But it sucks. I wish I could just set it and be like, I need you to go out at 5 p.m. on, like I want to set it up like a regular video. Go out at 5 p.m. every day besides these ones. 2 members only. No. You can only do that if everybody can see it. Which is dumb. Anyone got a bingo card done for 2026? If you want to see mine, exclamation point hunts. HUNTS, hunts. We have gotten all of our what's it called, Legends Z8 shinies done. I actually had all of these hunts for the 3 teams separated, but I've combined each team into one box so I didn't take up all the boxes, so that I could leave room for specific ones for the events that I'm doing. And actually we got another one off our board. I just haven't marked it yet because we did get a deli bird. Oh, naughty, nice. That was jolly, or naughty rather. So it counts for an event shiny. We'll say I do miss the butting to know that they're here, but oh well. So I'm 3 done, which is better than usually what I do by the end of the year. I think I had 3 off my board at the end of 25. And then I made the new one in like October or something. So this is what I'm hunting for 26. I'm gonna get started on it now so I can actually complete it. Realistically, it's kind of just like a resolution board of hunts that I want to do. Because I want to be done. I want to get my Let's Go decks done. I'm so close. I could have all the Kanto Pokemon shiny. In fact, I probably already do. But I specifically want to hunt them in Let's Go because that was the first decks I went to complete. So a lot of them I've retconned out if they were ones for others from other games. But I have like 5 or 6 left in my decks. So we're not that far off. It'd be nice to go back to like the 2019 era of those hunts. And just sit there and wait. And I'll be doing, I'll probably be doing the Sandshrew reset while I'm hunting for those. Just to give me something that I have to actually pay attention to. Otherwise, I could just play my retro console and play games that I want to play. While we sit and wait for shinies to happen. That is the weird thing about Let's Go. It's like, you are just kind of sitting there doing nothing. It's just time. Like you're waiting for an anomaly to happen. But I mean, that's shiny hunting here too. We're literally, it's all the shiny hunting is, just waiting for something out of place to happen one time. But I did have some cool ideas that I want to work on this year too. Honestly, if you want to know like what I'm interested in, go watch the Poke Nerds Inc. podcast episode. Like, I have a big project that I'm kind of working on, but I'm going, in my mind, it's not really going to work out unless I can get the right kinds of people to commit to it. And that's going to be tough, so I'm not sure it's going to be what I'm doing. But maybe. Yeah. I don't know if anyone's got any resolutions, let me know. I am going to be working out this year. I really just want a treadmill to like walk on. I want to burn, that's what I want to focus on because that's helpful to burn like the gut fat stuff. That's what I want to get rid of. So I'd like to do that while I'm like editing videos or like watching content or even working. And then I'm doubly productive. This music is like super chill for this. It's Snow Peak. I hate ads, man. Why is it like this? Why are we lagging? I honestly think it's my computer and not the Switch. I can guarantee you that's what it is. Okay, there we go. We're out of that madness. Bum 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 bum. I don't know what else. I mean, I think content, it's doing the same stuff better. I don't have my usual goal, which is do collaborative projects, because I've done those like crazy this year. I mean, we're on our 3rd one in a row. Kind of makes me want to think about how to... I mean, to be fair, a lot of the content, I think, with Let's Plays, especially Nuzlocke, feel like the most popular ones are done in collaborative series. with two people who try to treat it more like a podcast than they do like a series or something. So that's all fine and good. And I'm definitely going to want to be looking for more partners and stuff to do. I just don't have plans for anything. Like the Avatar Cage Lock was... I wanted to do a cage lock, so... don't have any wants to do something like that right now. 3 major resolutions. 1, healthier. Tired of being tired overall. I agree with that one big time. I feel tired even when I've slept like... I could sleep 4 hours, I could sleep 20 hours, I could get 8 hours, and I still feel tired and sleepy. And I'm just terrible at getting out of bed in the morning. And I want to be better at that. I want to get the discipline to get up when I need to get up at an alarm. Not feel like crap. Get started with my day. I think the number one thing that would help me is I wake up. I might get up, go to the bathroom, go brush my teeth or something. But I come back to my room. I get on my bed. I lay on my phone. Lay on my bed. I get on my phone and like scroll TikTok or something like that. And that is not good. It's like an hour go by and I'm like, well, I should have been up, but I didn't, and I feel bad. No, that's not everyone's case, but... and it's hard because I'm really good at it when I have something to do first thing in the morning, but when I have a schedule like I do now and I don't have any commitments besides getting my stuff done, you know, it's hard to get up. So that's, yeah. That's a big one for me, just trying to get that done. And I talked about the gym. I think that'll help because I always feel better after, like, I've done active stuff. I don't remember what I was looking at, but I have a couple options around here. Some are like classes, and I think that would be good for me, but I also feel like if I just had a treadmill, I'd be okay. Like I don't want to put on muscle. I don't want to do anything like that. It'd be nice to. I don't need to. I just want to lose the weight. That's it. It's not about getting jacked. It's about losing the weight, getting back to a good weight. And I think that'll help me feel better overall too. Second, stop being lazy. I've become pretty lazy nowadays. I need to get out of that. I think part of that's like, you know, I've identified my source as like, I'll just sit there and scroll TikTok. I have TikTok on my phone mostly because I upload on TikTok, but I'm on it way more watching stuff than I am looking at how the videos and stuff are doing. So, yeah. Might just delete that and go from there. Yes. You want to fully return to content. That is my favorite one. If you want to do something, let me know. And I don't care if I have to edit it. If it gets you back into it, I would be glad to. And I may be willing to do a Soul Link because I've done my competitive series. I'm happy. I am happy. I'm really excited to do a versus-esque series. I get tired of doing Soul Links because it's like, yes, it is hard. It does become hard to do that with somebody, and I only won one of the ones that I've done. But I didn't want to fight this thing. But you know what, Jimmy, I have an idea for us. Remind me to give it to you, and I think you'll like it. Because I think we've talked about it before, we just never did it. but I might have figured out a solution. While I've been looking for things to do, I've got a lot of, I just download a lot of games, so or alternate versions of stuff that people have made hacks of, and I think they'd be fun, but I don't want to do it by myself. That's why they aren't the YouTube series. YouTube series I have fun to do by myself, but that's it. I don't know, I was saying something else. And I don't remember what I was saying. Somebody throw some words out that I was talking about before. That. I just said I'm not there. But I'm glad you want to come back to content. I know you've been missing it. And it is going to be hard, but perhaps solving your laziness, your self-diagnosed laziness issue, having that be a priority to redistribute that passion from boredom would be potentially helpful. It's just your line is figuring out how much can I force myself to do this that I enjoy it and not get burnt out. And that's fine. Again, that's, I would say, the hardest part about YouTube is balance. The hardest part about content creation is balance. How do you do your whole work, everyday life, and content? It's hard. So, we're talking about mental health before YouTube. Yeah. I don't think I had anything else to say about that. It's funny, interesting to me, too, that we have the same goals, essentially. It's like, get out of bed, not being lazy, get to the gym, get worked out, get healthier. And I've, like, those are basic, those might be basic, like, things that people want to do, but I remember a time when I was going to the gym all the time. I remember I did it 3 times a week in college. I remember when I, you know, was actually a good weight and fit. And can do those things. It's just to put the time in to do it. And I remember when I would get up and was good about my regimen even when there was nothing else going on. So, yep. I think 1 will help 2, which will help 3. Yeah. It's nice when they can coexist and have a positive correlation with each other. But, I mean, those, like, my biggest 2 things are that. Like, I feel like I've wasted so much time this year just by sitting around not doing stuff. I want to do stuff. But also recognizing that it's not the end of the world to do those things. It's just, you gotta do them in a right fashion. When I wake up, not on the phone. Yeah, going to Japan 2027 would be cool. I feel like everyone talks about Japan, but I want to take vacations too. I want to take good vacations, and it sucks with my limited time away that I can't really do that. It's like 2 weeks is not a lot of time. And you gotta have money to go places. That's the other hard part. So. Yep. Yeah, I can't remember what the thought was. Is your 2 weeks 14 days, or more like mine only weekdays, so 10 days? It's technically only the 2 days that I have to be in the office, so I technically have 2 days off a year. Just 2. And like I could technically take off any other things as long as I get my stuff done. But it's a little hard to plan those things when like I have the pros is I can kind of take time as I need it during the week. But the con is there I have to be at work on certain days. And those are I can't do anything about. So it's not like I can take vacations whenever I want or go somewhere whenever I want, which makes it hard. And definitely not with other people. Like trying to do stuff with the family, it's just impossible. I had to work Christmas Eve. I did not get to go do family things because I had to be at work. And that means I had to travel on Christmas to do all that stuff. Did see them on Christmas, but you know, I don't get to like spend a whole lot of time with them. Like I went to see them Christmas and came back on the same day. Like I didn't get to go stay or do anything else. So it little there, it does seem like pros on paper, but when you try to do it with everyone else's schedule, it's just not. I'd much rather be like, yeah, you have to take 2 weeks, have the actual 2 weeks. So I get 2 days, essentially. 2 of my required days. Because I can have any other time off, essentially, that I want. Within reason. As long as stuff's done. It's a very, there's pros and cons to everything, and yeah. I kind of would like the more typical schedule in some senses, just to be able to do things with people, but in other terms, it is really nice, and I can't. Hey, there it is. And I can do content because of it, so that's nice. Shiny Rellor, let's go. All right, what do we catch you in? Ultra Ball. Cricket, let's go. And that is another bingo done. That gets, let me update that before I forget to do it. Oh, I typed the wrong letters. There's a brief. How you doing, dude? It's been a minute. All right, we need a nickname for Rellor. Our theme for Rellor is Harry Potter. So it has to be a Harry Potter reference. So I'm gonna actually just go to the one that's under here. Do I have the logo for Naughty or Nice? I don't know. Snitch. It could be the Snitch is probably the best one we're gonna get. Do I have the Naughty or Nice logo? I have Naughty. What is Naughty? Oh, no, I need the logo. I'm gonna get how's it going on your end? This year's been pretty good so far. I need, wasn't there a channel? Wasn't there like an assets channel? I can't find it. Channels and roles, maybe? Maybe it's hidden? Plugs? No? I'm not seeing it. Maybe they got rid of it. Means clips highlights. It would be here, I would imagine. I'm gonna look at I don't know why. I can't find it. Mm-mm. I know I had trouble finding it the first time too. So I can't find it. Well, I can at least use the naughty thing. And we'll just crop it down. Yeah. The funny part is I need it now and I can't find it. But I can fix it. And then sometimes I forget how poorly this thing is to edit. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, you should have the logos and stuff. You shouldn't need them anymore. Like, let's get rid of them. Shinies. I need Delibird. Delibird was my shiny that counted. For this event. Okay, that can go backwards. I just need to put it behind the naughty logo. Alright. So now essentially we just get to play the game. Crazy part is I'm gonna have a literal bingo if I had the Mark Minior. Alright, now I gotta save it. Save this picture. So we just said Snitch was the name. Replace, we close, we save. I need to pull up hunts so we can fix it. Alright. Did I ever... There's the Zier completed. Let's go. right. I need to add the picture. I need to get rid of all this stuff too. Glad I had that naughty thing still. Sorry about editing this, but I'm gonna forget, as I already did, obviously. People will be like, you're actually going for the bingo. Alright. Can you get rid of that, Jimmy? We'll just ban him. And then I'm updating the commands. Gotta do what? Do you not see the auto mod thing? I got it. At this point. Alright, we just said snitch, which I kind of like, but it's gonna evolve. So that's part of it. That is the full team. You know, mod mode turned on. I don't like using the mod thing, but I will do that. Well, I do have like the mod buttons. So special defense over a special attack, which isn't great. Okay. I can go to my box. Look, Capsicid, I'm not here for this right now. That Phanpy also looks shiny. I know it's not. Because I'm pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure it's just lighting, but yeah, it's just lighting. Alright, so we are gonna go back here. Oh, we actually need to go to Cascarafa. To do Kofu's gym. Alright. And we need to fix our boxes. Put Snitch on the team. How do I selection box? All the buttons are different, so I'm used to playing ZA now. Alright, so those are my catching teams. That is the Relor, an extra Relor that I had. And then this is the team for the gym challenge. So we were fighting Kofu, which means Trevor's probably going to be our answer. Yeah, and I'm actually going to take a quick break, and we'll add Relor and stuff to the layout when we get back. So give me just a moment. I will be right back. All right, we're back. We gotta get this Relor on the screen. Get some Chaos 61 backs in chat. Pictures. Pokemon shinies. Roar. Cool. And then we'll get Rabsca on later. That's a huge beetle. So we can spread them out a little bit. We have plenty of space now. To get the whole team like off each other. All right, and then we gotta, it's crazy that we still have base level Pokemon here. The other thing about Rabsca, is it important to get it evolved immediately? I think so, so let's this button. We're gonna go we have to do let's go mode, I believe. So we get to do the fun little walk our Pokemon game. I believe if we walk up to the gate, that's how we get this thing to evolve. Cool. Very epic music for a very lackluster thing we're doing. What is that? Oh, it's an Oricorio. I thought it was a Cubfu, and I'm like, that's not right. So we need a dodge Pokemon. As we try to get this thing evolved. I mean, you definitely could take out what you're looking for, but I want to get up here. We haven't really had to fight a lot of trainers with this playthrough, which is awesome. But I'm sure we'll get there. We did struggle a bit against Iono, if I remember correctly. But honestly, this is so much better than it was when we were doing it on the Switch. Like, we've been doing this 3 days. And we've gotten 2 shinies already. That Happiny is glowing. That was funny. And very weird. Well, like, that just shows you how many more encounters we are getting by doing this on the Switch too. I'm so glad we waited. Alright. Can you evolve, man? It's 1,000 steps in Let's Go mode. I thought this was how you did it. You have to like press the button in it. Nope. Just wondered. I don't remember it made me level up after the 100 steps. I don't remember 1,000 steps. Thank you. I guess it needs to do something. Nope, just walk. I would have thought we were there by now, but I guess not. Maybe it was from your house to the gate. You have to level up in Let's Go mode, or can I just like give it a candy and then evolve? So I know I had to do it twice the other time. Give it a candy. Well, I don't know if this is it even, so. So return it to the ball. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's plenty. It was from the house. I'm pretty sure it was just walking up this path. I feel very confident about that. Do I even have a candy to give it? Yep, I did. There we go. We got it. All right, so that Rabsca stayed on the screen for a long time. Or Rellor rather. Nice to have a Pokemon I haven't used on the 3 team. I mean, I've used Torkoal before, so it's not like it's super new to me, but yeah. I still laugh every time I look at this that half the team is gold. Alright, so I need to go to my decks. Make sure I have the fully evolved forms of these Pokemon on the team. Meow. Scarada is. Annihilate is. Hattering is. Bellybolt is. Rabsca probably should not be. Rabsca is now. Torkoal is not. It is now. Alright, so we did a ball. I'm at 49% of the whole decks. It's crazy. Yes, I would like to learn Revival Blessing. It's part of the reason I think this is going to be a fun set. And it's not over leveled yet, so. There is a way to do this. There. You're definitely a special attacker, so we'll just go ahead and take care of that issue. Even though you're down in special attack, which sucks. Pounce is physical, stored power is cute. I could just go Power Gem, but I'm probably not going to use you for that. I like Calm Mind, but I think I'll stay with what I have. All right. That's how we do it. Cool. All right, to Cascarafa, and we will figure out let me see level wise where we're at. Kofu is 30 as his ace. Oh, we have a cat. We're fine. Our we should. Ooh, jeez. Who was? We probably need to go somewhere else. We can make our way up to the other side of the city. And we can do some battling with our Pokemon. Because I do want to get some levels on Hattrem. Or Hatenna, rather. Without fully doing anything. Hatenna and Mankey. I don't have... I'll take Rocky Helmet, I guess. And for you, I don't know, man. We don't seem to have anything that's beneficial. I guess I could give you a berry. Oh. Oh, I thought I was in the box. My bad. Take a Lumberry. And the cat. You have acrobatics or something, right? That's why we don't have. Yeah, you do have acrobatics, which is stupid. This thing gets acrobatics. But here we are. It is the world in which we live in. That's weird. I didn't trigger this when I came around the other time. Voltaloose, I'm late. I'm late. Guess I should be playing the game audio, huh? Kofu, wait. Get away. How am I supposed to return this to him now? Oh, hey, you're the gym challenger, right? Yep. Do you? Of course you are. That big man that left is Kofu's leader on the Cascarafa gym. He's a childlike side to him that's run off with that as well. It'll be big trouble without it. So where you come in, gym challenger? We shake this wallet to Kofu. That could be your challenge. Here you go. Here's his wallet. I like how they just give me his wallet. And now we get to go to Puerto Marinada. Which is where we should do our training, honestly. We're going to turn that off. I'm going to turn the game music back on. Because we play the game with the game music. Because we can grind around here for Giacomo's stuff. There's not a lot over here. And we'll be coming right back to this route to do stuff for Larry anyway. But this is kind of the additional part of this that I'm doing, because I did not play like any trainers when I played this game. And a lot of that is I didn't have to. I didn't have to because I had trade evos, so everything was leveled up well. But it's not the case for this playthrough where I'm just catching shiny Pokemon. Guess I could find a Chansey and Lucky Egg stuff. Oh, hi. Hi, gentlemen. Sorry, I don't want any. I don't want your Girl Scout cookies! Oh, here's Kofu. Hi. Vonalooza, where in the world? You little flowers get made by the sea breeze, something fierce, but you don't care. What strong, pretty little flowers? Where in the world can I find more like you? Oh shoot! I need to get down to the market. Like I'm just standing here. I don't know if anyone else, like, I feel like I got that cutscene twice. I was in like the same spot the first time because I came down here looking for something. Sandy Gas, definitely don't want to be on that. Definitely don't want to be on that. Yeah. Guess Trevor's the next lowest thing. But here we go. We get to train. We get to train our team like we're supposed to. It's the fun part. He does have probably water compaction. Sorry, Mash. Alright, let's water gun. Nice shot. Because I am trying not to focus on the cat as much. Leveling up. That's where we're trying to use our weaker things. I do think that was one of the shortcomings with this game and the leveling system. To be fair, because you were using all you're using all 18 types. It just makes it so the levels between them are not as spread out as you normally would have them. And so beating one boss levels you up so you're on par with the next one, and that cycle just keeps repeating. Which is why the 3-team playthrough is a little bit more difficult, because you have more mons. You want to learn Flail? No thanks. No thanks. But also there are these achievements that you have to... What they wanted you to do was they wanted to make the achievements worthwhile for you to come and get. That's just not the case. These guys that give you achievements down here. These guys like, if you have fought like 17 people, I'll give you a freaking TM. That you don't really want probably anyway. Which is fun. But yeah, I'm excited for this team. I have not played through with any of these Pokemon through full playthrough. Like, I've used Mankey, I've used Torkoal sporadically, never as like actual team members. So it'll be fun. The only one that will be a reuse or a repeat is when we get to the Fuecoco story. Because I have used Fuecoco before. We should go down to the beach area. I did kind of want to use Finizen, but since this was going to be the what's it called? The Meow. No, I could have used it. Do I even have a water type on this team? I do. No, I don't. I don't. I do not. because you don't need a water type. But I wanted to, but I have a water type. I guess Quaquaval will be my water type in that playthrough when we get there. I didn't really want to do 2, but it was a considered Pokemon. The whole point of this was to use things I haven't used before on a team to get my shiny dex, to shiny hunt on top of all the other stuff. So it's great. But now we just get to play the game until we beat the champion, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure I can go in under leveled and I'd be okay. But I know my team some of my team members are getting behind because I'm not using them as much. To be fair, we're not at their battles yet. I don't honestly even know why we have the hat. I can't think of why. It's on the team. What's its purpose? It's not for... It wasn't for Katie or Grabrasius or Iono or Kofu or Larry or Grusha or Rhyme or anyone. Why is it on the team? Why did I pick a Psychic Fairy type? I have no idea. Mystical Fire, I guess, helps with Grosha. Yeah, looking back, that wasn't a great add to the team. And also, looking at this, we should be going into our Rabska. Thought there was a way to change the camera angle. Like I could press a button and it would flick somewhere. There it is. Now that just zooms in. Alright, Fairy Resist Bug. Either way, teleport doesn't work. I have 2 Psychic types. I don't know why I wanted the hat. I really don't know why I wanted the hat. At all. No. Maybe it's for the league? But that's Steel, which is bad. It's... What typing is, the first one? It's Steel, Ground, Oh, it's for the dragon. It's for Mr. Dragon guy. Hansel. Because it's Ground, Steel, Flying, because Larry's in it again. And I can teach it like Thunderbolt and Mystical Fire. So, it's for the dragon in the league. That's why I have it. Alright, let's go to Cascarafa. I mean, Porto Marinado. We'll find Kofu. Boop. Alright, I'm gonna save. This is a gym trainer fight, so we should be using our gym Mons. I don't anticipate this will be very easy. Question about Dudley. You're drought, right? Are you drought? I'm wrong. You're white smoke, yeah. Oh, I have a mark. Yo, I got a mark. Interesting. I want to know if you can relearn. Because I didn't look at your moveset either. You don't have Sunny Day yet. I think that'll be a better option than Flame Wheel. Because my idea was, if I could set up the sun, that'd be great. Alright, Revival Blessing is not going to be the one we click ever. But I'm thinking I might not have the TM. I might have the TM. Forgot you can teach that way too. Use teams. Sunny Day, yes, thanks. And I'm gonna drop Fire's Rapid Spin. I can relearn that. So what the strat is gonna be specifically for Kofu is Heat Rock. And set up the sun on the first turn. And then we'll go from there. You can get the save off. Thanks for the TM. Like, Vonalooza, where is it now? Where in the world's my wallet? Without my wallet, I won't be able to get today's hot item. I'll be bought up by someone else. Don't worry, old man Kofu. I'll run around and look for it right now. This is the stupidest trainer fight, by the way. What do you want? Old man Kofu's in the middle of buying some super duper important ingredient. If you're thinking you can interrupt him, then I as a princess will have to stop you. Do you have something super important to say to busy folks or what? Like, he fights you for no reason. Like, if people just let you talk in Pokemon. That's what we should do. If you ever teach a Pokemon class, be like, see how the dialogue's written? This is stupid. Don't ever do this. Let someone talk before you get mad at them. Yeah, but Belly Bolt also should just be able to kind of wash this gym. Especially with static. I think my ideal run is hit Torkoal, flip into Meowscarada, Volt. Not Volt Switch, but U-turn on the Veluza. And then get Trevor in. Thanks for the TM, by the way. Dude. Say what you will. Say what you will about Scarlet Violet. There's like a nostalgia feeling to me when I play this game. I don't know why. It just feels good to play, you know? Like, I felt that way when I did the Fire only playthrough. I felt that way when I played it. It just feels good to play. Not like run wise on the main system, but just like the story, the game itself just feels like a Pokemon game. It's really weird because, like, I guess coming off of ZA, it just feels different. Losing my wallet. See what now? My lobby staffer sent you out here to bring it to me. That's a huge help. Thanks for coming all this way. Guess I should apologize for my little apprentice too. Hope he didn't bother you too much. There's something here at Port Marinata auction that we really got to get our hands on. So, as you can imagine, we're both kind of a bit worked up that I'd forgotten my wallet. Ladies and gents, you don't want to miss this. Today's last item. Here we go. Feast your eyes. On the main event, I have here the legendary Wakami seaweed of the Hoenn region. Do I have any takers? Molten Veluza. I don't have to even touch it. I can see it's got the springy texture of seaweed chock full of ingredients. And just look at it. It catches the light and shines so brilliantly. Oh, that's the rich, fresh aroma of something plucked straight out of the ocean. I need to give me some of that. Now listen here, kid. If you want to challenge me at Cascarapa Gym, you're going to need some smarts. And this is the perfect place to test you. Get the winning bid on that seaweed for this old man. You already know the ins and outs of auctions at such an age. You're something else, kid. Here you go. Figure it. Fighting funds for the auction. You get whatever you get left over. This is also just random, I feel like, all the time, but... I hate that this is the gym test. There's a theory I want to do about this, by the way. I'll bid. We'll take the bid. Alright, so we have a... I'm not going to bid. Alright, I have to. 40, so it's me and her now. Give me 50. I just used all the money, but you're guaranteed to win then if you hit 50, I think. You can keep whatever you got left over. I have nothing. I almost used more of my money. That's fine. I don't need more. I think I ended up like spending... I got it like 37.5, I think, when I did my original playthrough. Oh, we gotta fight. We have to think about our lead too. So our lead actually should be Florigato. You're like, why? Why are you changing your minds? The lead needs to be Florigato because we have to fight Nemona as soon as we beat the gym. And she leads with Lycanroc. Also, I need to turn off the switch button. Skip. Nope. Show nicknames. It's game mode. Wait, you can't do that in this one, can you? There's no set style. That's stupid. All right, we're gonna do this. And so what I'll do is I'll flip. We flip out with Crookshanks into Torkoal, get the sun up, then go to Belly Bolt and clean. I mean, honestly, Florigato probably just one-shots everything with Seed Bomb. Let's call a spade a spade. But I don't want to just use the stupid cat, which is really good, apparently, for this playthrough. Just simply because it has Protean. Like, if you got a Protean starter, easily the... Like, I think with X and Y speedruns, with this game speedruns, if you had a Protean starter, you would literally just run the game with the story. Don't worry about it, because you get acrobatics. Oh, well, not chaos. Joss, you seem to be progressing well on your gym circuit. What's this now, kid? I've been hearing so much about. Hey, kiddo. I heard you're, like, way too good at battling, yeah? I'm not that good. You can't fool me, that is. You know, to play humble, you hear? This young lady would be Rika. That's me, Rika, here at your service. Hey, I know I'm pretty, but no need to get intimidated or anything. She's a little farcical, shall we say, but like myself, she's a member of the Elite Four. What's that? I'm just trying to be funny. Anyway, tell you something, kiddo. You look fun, like interesting at a glance anyway. Naturally, he's one of our Academy's esteemed students. That checks out. But the battles you face at this gym is really ratchet up the farther you go. Indeed, your average trainer abandons the challenge roughly at this very point. Not you, right, kiddo? See when you hit the champion's assessment. So you guys show these gyms what you got. Best fortunes to you. I need to take off. No, I'm okay. We'll leave Rocky Helmet on. We'll be okay. Let's save. We'll leave Rocky Helmet on because we'll be okay. But let's do it. I heard you reunited Kofu with his wallet. Have I talked about... I don't remember if I talked about it on stream or not. I might have talked about it in Christmas. Maybe you haven't seen it yet, but... I do want to do more with the voice acting stuff, and I would love to, like, record my own... record the lines of all the stuff that's going on in the dialogue for a particular playthrough, and then play through the game with the dialogue. And then I could just like put it in. All right, dude. My cat's gonna wreck you. Yeah, because Meowscarada would really, yeah. If you were forced to run the cat regular without Protean, this game's a lot harder than it has been for me. Because I can just not be a grass type if I want to be. Which means no gym. I don't have a weakness in any gym. I don't have any weaknesses. Alright, it is the Veluza up front. Again, do you say Veluza as a I don't even remember what the other people say. Veluza or I can't even think what it is. All right, we are U-turning. This should be a psychic move. Into Torkoal. Here we go, Sunny Day. Dudley the Grumpy, which is funny because I think that fits pretty well. What a read. So that's your answer to that. Aqua Cutter is going to hurt, but we take it. And there's Sun. And now we have a semi-free switch to Trevor. There's always the chance of Para. And also, I can just eat your hit in the Sun. I eat the Aqua Cutter now. Didn't get the Para, but that's fine. That's 2 turns. We have 8. There's the Para. A little late. This is 3. This is 3. No. That's 4. All right, yes, Gooey. I probably 4 heal 5. I have 2 turns to kill Crabominable at that point. Yeah. This is 5. I have 3 turns to kill Crabominable, actually. Para? Nope. Trying to save damage. That's 6. This is 5. Now, I always get it at the worst time. This is 6. I flinch. Okay, maybe we are not going to get the Sun on the Crabominable up. I'm getting just hacked. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna lose Sun, but he's not gonna want to click water moves anyway. Yeah. Crabominable. Mega? Alright. If I didn't get double flinch, we would have been in the spot of all time. I really like the mechanic of them switching a Pokemon that's not their type into their type. I don't like that Crabominable is his ace. So. It doesn't make sense to me. Alright, if you're gonna Terra, I'm a Terra. But what I think would be cool is like you play them the first time. They have the Pokemon that they bring onto the team that's not the typing. Para? I need a Para. I didn't get it. I'm not gonna live your hit, which is the problem. But I can flip the Dudley. It doesn't necessarily need the levels. And then we can go cat. We can go cat. And there it is. Your cat's kind of nuts. It also is a good IV, so that's part of why it's so good too. Because I had to breed to get them. Alright, Kofu down. Let's look at Larry. He's 36. Which is cool. I really need some evolutions for these not fully evolved things. Alright. Also, I love these little pictures. They are so cool. I wish instead of the badges, they gave you just a photo album, and that's what you did. Like, it's like, here's your photo, and it goes in your album. Oh! Nemona at a Pokemon gym? Oh, cheers! Hola! Yo soy Dora. Thought you would just finish up your hunt. Nice work. They'll put you at 4 badges now, right? Man, that's awesome. Can't believe you're halfway through your gym journey already. Your efforts are bearing so much fruit so quickly. That makes me just want to challenge you in battle right here, right now. But I'm going to have to wait. Because I put together my team of Pokemon specifically to take on the gym. Dang it. When I battle you, I want it to be under the best possible conditions. Which means this time, I've got to ask for a rain check. This is the worst timing ever. Sorry, Chaos. Forgive me. Oh, I thought you fought her here. Oh no, it's the Larry gym. Jeez, that's the way we're going. When you fight Larry, that's when it does it. All right, we're gonna make a walk. There. That's when you fight Nemona. I don't know if I've reached your threshold, bud. What you need feet 4? I guess there's not that many. All right, what can I make? I thought there was a way to see craftable. Oh, I like this so much better. Craftable teams first. I don't have a lot. The cat can learn everything. It's ridiculous. I was taking down some decorations. That's fine. A little early, but that's fine. All right, we are making our way to the next gym. I should heal. And we should fix our bags. We can go to our box. This box would be the easiest way to change it. We lit up the winter stuff, but we take down all things Santa. It's fair. Yeah, Tauros is fast. I don't want to fight you. I want to leave. Again, I don't want to fight you. I want to leave. The tree for the that's too long. All right, sorry. You can do what you want, but I think that's a long time. All right, this Gakko's Torkoal. You go back to your bag. All right, we gotta go heal. Let me do what you need to do, but yeah, I will probably take mine down next week. Oh, I know a lot of people do that. I just don't like it. Seems like too much to just have a standing decoration in your house. That's like that big. Although I guess I don't know how big your tree is. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. But we need to fight every trainer we see on the way. I know we can go down there, but I think we're gonna go through. And I'm gonna get picnicking items because that'll be nice for later. Yeah, we decorate the tree. Yeah, I know people who actually leave just their Christmas tree up the whole year, and I'm like, that's crazy. But I guess to each their own. I always leave mine up until the first week of January. Minimum that long, but and then it's just when I get to it. Alright, Flaffy resorting hat. I don't have a ground type, so I guess we'll just run it. I might go to Mankey though because of the special defense boost. There we go, it is. You just press it. Yeah, we're not doing damage. Yeah, I know people like do Valentine's Day, then they'll do St. Patrick's Day, then they'll do April Fool's or like a ducky thing, and then they'll do Memorial Day, a red, white, and blue tree for the summer, for all the freaking holidays and such. Which I feel like is just too much. Like it's a Christmas tree, it's for Christmas. Get wrecked, Juan. Yeah, this is probably my last hurrah in Scarlet Violet 2. At least for a bit when it comes to playing, hunting, all the fun stuff. Oh my god, this cave is ridiculous now. So many mons. There's a Gimmighoul over there, but I can't get to it. Such a weird area. Very weird area. So I know people who do it for every holiday. It's kind of annoying. I know people just leave their tree up. It's like fair. Thought that was shiny for a second. Alright, you got dragons. You got dragons. No. Honestly, Charcadet's not that rare. That might just be me talking. You have a move that can hit me super effectively? Interesante. I don't really have a good counter to this either. Well, I'm assuming it's a ghost or dark move, and well, I guess it could have to be. I'm only a psychic type. I'm not a fairy type yet, so it could be ghost or dark. If it's dark, then that would have been great, but it's not. So now we get to deal with burn. Fun. I have cross chop already. That's kind of crazy. It does nothing. That's crazy damage. Yeah, the team is honestly just a bit underleveled, but I do, as I said, I don't think they really make you have to fight all these trainers and such. Nightshade is what you have, which is kind of BS when you can two-shot my team. Yeah. Well, Makey's not the answer either. I'm gonna go into Torkoal. So Peach is gonna keep doing that. We're gonna get nowhere. I'm gonna get rid of your stupid speed boost. Yeah, this is crazy. Having to use the whole team to kill a stupid Charcadet is ridiculous. Good idea now. If I ever do a fire gym, I could just be like, yeah, Charcadet's busted early. Here you go. Nightshade and speed boost. Just call it a day. No. I do have a fairy type for you, but they don't have a fairy type for you. Never mind. Can't say that. It's not a fairy type yet. So I'm wondering what we're seeing. Are we seeing just a spite set, or are we seeing... We're just seeing spite. He's just spamming the same move. Noted. Gotcha. We're gonna switch them. So I can go to Disarming Voice. There. This is stupid. What? I hate this game. I hate this game now. It's just being ridiculous. It's like, yeah, you don't have to worry about our type things, but we're also gonna like drain all your HP, drain all your PP. It's like, just stop. Just play the game, dude. And the one turn I switch out is the turn you decide, hey, by the way, it's not what I did. To be, hey, by the way, we're not gonna let you do what you want to do. I don't know why the random trainer is the hard fight. Like, I'm not even moving, and I'm getting boned out here. I just want to level up my Pokemon, and you're kicking my butt for no reason. Are you faster than this thing? Please tell me you are. Please just tell me you are, and you can kill it. This thing is so bad. This ad is so bad. What are we doing, man? I mean, nothing is gonna hit it well, so get the cat out here. Let the cat finish it. Don't really want to be using the cat right now, but dude's cheating, man. Extra sensory, sure. I think that's stronger than Psybeam. And the flinch chance is nice. Dude, you just a dick. Alright, I'm just curious. So we can go the down way and get to Larry. So let's go back. We'll go down the shore. And around. And get to Larry, but yeah, we're gonna have to also grind for the Rage Fist too, aren't we? That's gonna suck. I remember when I hunted Tauros, man. I love that. I don't know why I love that hunt. That hunt sucked, but I loved it. His hat just sucks. I do find it very frustrating to use Pokemon that do not level up when they should. Or not level up, but do not evolve when they should. I think this hat is one of the things. I mean, we are under leveled, but like at 25, it could be its second form. And so like even 20, it could be its second form. But what do I know? All right, sir, lady, madam. See what you got. And we probably need to be getting off. So Viper, hey, look, there's an actually good matchup for you. Question is it gonna no bite? The answer is likely. Am I still gonna try to hit it anyway? Yep, it's gonna glare. Swear I wish I had magic bounce, but it's fine. Dude, I am just the most unlucky person. Two headbutt flinches. And getting full parried first turn. This is just not fun anymore. Let's do this crap. Please, dude, I am going to lose my mind. I'm going to absolutely lose my mind. Because I'm getting parried, I'm getting just hacks. It's annoying. The thing is, it doesn't have good moves, so I need to give it better moves. Cat, you need to stop leveling up, dude. All right. Let's do this. I should have probably a cherry berry. Yeah, Mankey also I feel like should be evolved now. So the question about the lake. They are way high leveled. So we do not want to go this way. We want to get to this bridge and then cross as soon as possible. No trainers here. We're too low leveled. And we'll save the lake stuff for when we come back to do Tatsugiri. Would be nice for that. That should be our last team, our last totem. Totem, whatever it's called. our last Titan. So then what we need to do is we'll go around the bank here. Or we won't. Well, I'll fight this guy that's here. Because we should be back to like this is 32s, so maybe not super easy, but it should be okay. I hope. Dallas famous treasure eater gets a 1-star review from me. Gets a 1-star review? This guy sucks. Tauros. That's a fighting type. This technically should be a matchup that we win. Technically. Although I'm not sure about that. I'm really not sure about that. That did nothing. Dang. I'm really surprised that did so little. I gotta heal. The thing is, we know we take 2 double kicks. So we'll be fine. There's the freaking dark move you've been sitting on, you dickhead. I could revival blessing into it. I'm just gonna revive. Yeah, I quad resist you now, bud. There is no super effective move. So my Terra is Terra Bug, because I was a bug originally. I need to stop. I just need to stop playing this game. Dude. That's 4 flinches in a row. Sorry, it's 2 flinches in a row. For the third time today. Heal pulse, no. We're not doing any of that crap. With no doubles, no anything like that. I don't like this thing needs to evolve now. It's so bad. Right, you can do this. I forgot about that. All right, that is gonna do it for us here today. We will pick up with this again tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow is Friday, so we will pick this up tomorrow with War 3 Team. If you guys haven't already, follow the channel so you can check out all the content when it comes out, and you can be notified when we go live. I'm gonna look for a raid tonight. See if there's anyone around. I could send you what I've had open this whole time. That's a good place to go. So let's grab a raid. We'll send you over to my fellow Team Yell friend, longtime viewer of the channel, Gamer Monica, who's doing some Legends Arceus hunts. Not CA, Arceus. Which is interesting to see that back. I think a lot of people are doing some older hunts now that we've gotten out of all these events and things, but yeah, go wish them luck. They're hunting Snorlax, probably the alpha one, it looks like, in Obsidian Mirelands. Not Obsidian Mirelands, in whatever the first location is, but I can't remember. But yeah, if you want to see more of the 3 team, please stay tuned on that by following. We have Cage Lock again on Tuesday. We will be doing some weekend streams here and there as needed, but I don't have any plans to do a weekend stream until the 28th if we decide that's good for us. But there might be one or two that show up before that or just around, but I don't expect to be live this weekend. Perhaps we will, maybe we won't. We'll see. But yeah, that's really all I've got for you guys today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Enjoy Monica. Check out all the socials. Twitter, TikTok, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, all the fun stuff. Check out Pokemon Christmas, members, subscribers here, all that fun stuff. And just check out the content in general. Episode of Soul Link went up today, so that'll be there for you. But that's it from me today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, my name's Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe. And as always, burn it up.